Alright, and we are ready to cook. So what's up, everyone? I hope y'all been doing well. For those of you who are in Buffalo or in the South Towns, I hope you are getting through that storm really well. Hope it didn't cause you too much problems. And today I have, oops, let me not move that over too much. Bam, we got some Marvel Champions, and we are playing against Colossus. Look how big this thing is. It's kind of big, right? And I'm happy I got it when I did. This thing looks cool as fudge, though. So we are playing against Colossus, and he has his 4 heralds as well. As you can see by these little red pieces, these are the minions. Well, for this game, they're going to be the minions, but we are playing against Colossus, and we have brought in some heroes of our own. So we got Spider-Man 2099. He is on the field. You know, you gotta have a Spider-Man when you face Colossus. I just feel it's just so necessary. Then we got Falcon. You know, we gotta bring out that Sam Wilson Captain America. Is it like Fall America? Fall America? No, no. Captain Falcon. Then we have Darkchild Magic. And then we have we've got Stature. Stature? Yeah. She's big too. Yeah, so for this set, I felt like since I was going to bring some Marvel United, I was like, let's just start with the Season 3 stuff and show it off. And who better than to bring the pain as Galactus? So Galactus, he has a few rules. 1, we can't damage him. Yeah, I know, he's omnipotent. We can't beat him. So how do we win the game? Well, he's got these missions called Stop Galactus. And we have to complete all of these missions in order to win the game. So as long as we complete all these missions, we should beat the game. And he has this huge, chunky master plan deck full of things that he's going to do. And he's going to rotate around and try to deal damage to us and overflow. And there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's going to go on. So we need to survive and win and beat him fast. Well, and beat him. So we also have this United Heroes. So in Season 3, they came out with these things called campaign decks, right? Which sort of benefit a group of heroes. And I have this one as an example. Like the Midnight Suns, for example, where it gives you an extra deck that has about 6 cards in it that anyone can use who's playing at the time. But they have to be from these lists of team members. Right? And so if you're playing with these team members and you got this campaign deck out, they give you these campaigns and you can use them. And here's what's really cool. They do have one. This one is for any heroes can use this deck. So because these 4, I was thinking about like using, when I put this together, I was like, oh man, I was just picking and choosing. I'm like, I'm going to use these guys. But I'm like, wait, there's no campaign deck with them. And then I remembered that we have this one, and anyone can use this deck. So you can take any group of heroes, so you never feel like you have to use that. So you never feel like you're just limited. You can always use this one deck. It's for every hero ever. And so, but in order to use these decks, you have to take out the double wilds. So everyone loses their double wilds, pretty much. We take these out from the game, but we lose 4 cards, but we get 2, 4, 6. So we get 2 extra cards, but one of them is a bad card, so we really get 1 extra card. So we got the campaign deck set up for United Heroes. We have our heroes ready, and I think we can get started on this. So again, I have not played against Galactus. And yeah, this is actually painful because we have these threats over here, the Power Cosmic. So as long as this threat is in play, hero special effects are treated as blanks. So we need to get rid of these. And we need to get rid of her. Here's the thing about getting rid of some of these heroes, like some of these minions. It's really hard to judge what we're going to do next. Because first, let's start with Galactus. So Galactus is going to draw 1 card off the Master Plan card, and he's going to go 0, and he's going to add 3 civilians to the location Galactus is facing. Then, if any Power Cosmic threat cards have been cleared, put one of them back in play in the first location without a threat. So he just faces this location. He puts this in a master plan. We're going to keep that master plan over there, separate from these guys, just because there's, the table is not really that big for all that. I should have got a bigger table, but, you know, the camera couldn't zoom in that well either, so I'm going to have to think about how I do this in the future. But yeah, so he's going to face 0. He's going to put 2 civilians in here, and when we have overflow, this is the thing that sucks. Like, we can't really stop this. So if one or more tokens can't be added to a location, draw a master plan card and add it face down to the storyline card. So he gets rid of another card that just gets face down. So that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Nothing we can really do about that. I don't know how I feel about the villain starting off. No, I know how I feel. I hate it. Because you can't do anything to prevent it. You know what I mean? It's just like we're just right here. So, we get our mission, and our first mission is, if Airwalker has already been defeated, put him back into play with 3 health in the first location with no threats. So we have to beat up Airwalker. Who the heck is Airwalker? Should be this guy? Yes. So we need to come all the way around over here to beat this guy up. We could just go over here. Like, we could go this way, but a bunch of these people are going to be doing damage to us, and I just don't think that's where we want to be at. Because we actually want to get rid of these Power Cosmic missions. Because we have a lot of effect cards that we want to play. And they all can't be blank. So, this makes them blank. So we need to be able to do them. Also, we do have Limbo. I did not show this off. This comes in with Magic. Dark Child. So heroes starting their turn here, discard all their action tokens. While here, when they move, they can move to any location. This is not a location. Heroes ending their turn here take 1 unpreventable damage. Except Magic, Dark Child. So this is Limbo. We're going to basically use Magic to just sort of magic herself to different locations. The goal is, right, so here's how we're going to play this, right? So we have Miguel and Captain Falcon, and they both have cards that let them move by themselves. So it lets us perform a free move. So I want them to be separate. So the way this planning is going to work is... Oh, did I not draw your 3 cards? So the way this is going to work is we're going to start off with Dark Child, then it's going to go Spider-Man, then it's going to be Stature, and then it's going to be Falcon. Because if Stature can't move, or Dark Magic can't move, then at least we know Falcon and Spider-Man 2099 can move with the free move action. But we got to get rid of these cards first. And here's the nice thing, Galactus will never be under pressure, so we'll always have 3 cards to play. But he's also going to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So, let's start off with our turn. So we draw 3 cards for Magic. Okay, and then we're going to draw 1. So again, all our cards are blank, so... There's a lot of cool things that we can do here. I think we're just going to have to start off with Dark Child. And we're going to have to put a token into this land over here. Oh, what's up? Just don't jump up here, alright? Alright, and then it's going to be Spider-Man 2099. Because we have to get rid of this one, and we have to get rid of this one. So our effects work. So we're going to draw a card. And we're clearly going to play this Wilds. Yeah, we're going to play the Wilds here. Or actually, I could do this. So, what happens is, we play this card, and then we put 2 heroic actions there, defeating that scheme, and we're going to defeat a thug. Because we don't want overflow to happen too much. So, we get rid of this threat, we move that out the way, and at the end of turn, you may KO your hero to remove them from the game, and choose a different hero. On your next turn, start in this location. That's actually a really interesting effect there, huh? Okay. Alright, so we can KO and basically start with someone brand new. Here's the thing, Galactus has a lot of cards in this Master Plan deck, so we really got to be mindful of what we want to do here. And he's going to BAM too, so we need to, again, we need to get rid of this, and then we need to get rid of her. Well, no, if we get rid of this one, then we can go fight him. And then, because we won't be in this area. We want to be out of this area. So next is going to be Stature's turn. So she starts with 4 cards in hand. So we get to draw a card. What I wouldn't give for another move. Okay, so we're gonna play this. I can't gain a token though, sadly. Yeah, this sucks. So we're gonna move here. We're gonna place. We're gonna move to this location. We're gonna deal 1 damage to her. I had to use crisis icons. I ran out of health. So we're gonna deal 1 damage to her, and we're gonna rescue 1 civilian. And then it's gonna be Galactus' turn. Please don't bam. I need another free turn, bro. Don't bam, don't bam, don't bam. And the bad card is 1. So he turns 1. No, he turns clockwise. So he turns 1, and then he's gonna bam in this location. And then so when he bams, everyone else just bams. So when he bams, he discards all civilians and thugs in that location. Each hero there must discard 1 action token if they have any, and we deal 1 damage to each hero there. Alright, that's fine. And then the villains are gonna bam as well, so deal 3 damage. Nope, no one's in that location. Deal 1 damage. Deal 1 unpreventable damage to 1 hero in this location and the opposite location. So the opposite is here, so she's going to deal 1 damage to Stature, which is fine. We'll just discard this card. We weren't planning on using it anyway. Then, so we really got to be careful. He deals 1 damage to each hero in this location in locations with 1 or more thugs. I know I should have got rid of that thug. So Stature's going to take another damage. That sucks. Now we're just taking hits like nobody's business. Alright, I guess we got to discard that. And then she activates, and she's going to deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this and both adjacent locations. So I'm actually going to have her stop taking damage. And we're going to let, who do we let take damage? I'm going to let Spider-Man take this damage. So that's going to be the end. No, wait. So what happens next is that we did the BAM, and then he's going to add 1 civilian to each location he's not facing. So he's going to add 1 all around the world. So he should be adding 5 civilians, 1 there. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 here. Alright, and then it is going to be Falcon's turn. So, we're going to draw. I can't use these cards yet. They're such good cards. I'm actually going to play a wild. And we are going to use our move to come over here. And we're going to defeat 1 thug. Then Dark Child is going to draw a card. So she also has a wild. So we're going to play Dark Child. And we're going to use our wilds. So we have 2. So we're going to come here. Deal 1 damage to her, because I'm probably going to end up knocking her out. I can't just let her live like that, because again, he's going to bam, and I'm not going to be very happy about that. So we're going to draw, and we're going to play this card. So we're going to move and attack her twice. And she's down to 1 HP. And then it's going to be Galactus' turn. So next turn, Stature will finish her off. And then we'll move this way. So, next card we draw for the master plan is, bam, Massive Turmoil. So, he's going to face here. No damage, no damage. He's going to deal 1 damage to a hero in the opposite location, right? Oh no, with 1 or more thugs. So we defeated the thug, so there's no thug here. And you're the opposite, right? Yeah. So, who wants to take this 1 damage? Because we are going to take a bunch of damage here. So we're going to take 2 damage total. So we'll let Darkchild take a damage. And then we'll let Sam take a damage as well. And then what we're going to do next is we are going to... Oh, no, wait. So we're not done with him yet. So he bams, they bam, and then we add 1 thug to each location the Galactus is not facing. So that's Overflow. That sucks because we add a card. We add a thug here, thug here, thug here, thug here, and a thug here. Alright, so that's a lot of things that's filled up. Holy crap. Okay, so let's get started on our turn. So we draw. We have a lot of moves, so I guess we just play a move. So we're going to punch her for 1. Get her out the way. She'll probably be back, but I ain't worried about that. And then we're going to move. We get to move twice, so we're going to move once here. And that's going to be the end of our move. Then it's Falcon's turn, so we're going to draw. That is sort of what I was hoping to get. So we also have a move, 2 moves as well. So we're going to move here, and we're going to put a rescue symbol over here. Because we need to clear those up. And then it's going to be Darkchild's turn. And, I'm sorry, what happens here? Ooh, that's a good one. So Darkchild, oh yeah, we got to get her out the way. So we're going to draw 1. And, again, I want to use Stepping Disc. Okay, so we're going to play Stepping Disc, actually. And we're going to move 1. And we're going to put 2... We do have 2 heroic tokens, so we're going to put 2 heroic tokens over here. And we are going to get rid of this scheme. So, we got rid of that. So at the end of your turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand to gain a wild token, plus action tokens equal to the symbols at the bottom of the card you discarded. So, at the end of the turn, we can discard, we're going to discard Soul Sword and put it at the bottom of the deck, and we're going to gain 3. There should be 3, right? You gain 1 wild token plus action tokens equal to that symbols at the bottom of the card you discarded. So we're going to get 1 wild and 2 action tokens. And we have 1 card left in hand. So we sort of want Darkchild to take the last damage and get KO'd. Because then we have a bunch of tokens that we can do things with. And we need to get over here and beat him up. So, Spider-Man just left all alone. And this is actually going to suck because I feel like we're going to see a bunch of overflow happening right now. But it just is what it is because I need to get rid of that cosmic power. I feel like that's such a strong card. Because they just, as long as the strat is in play, hero special effects are treated as blanks. So I'm pretty sure that these are all treated as blanks. Now they're not though. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to have Darkchild move to the Limbo, because at the end of the turn, she can move to the Limbo card, which is over here. And we can bring other heroes with us. Let's see. Do I want to do that? How do I bring them out? Oh no, we just move with any... Okay, yeah, so we're good. So we're going to move these 2 to the Limbo location as well. We're sort of going to get everyone out because we're going to be taking a bunch of damage. So, next card. He goes 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And then he's going to bam. So, he's going to basically knock the fudge out of Miguel. So he's going to discard everyone here. Oh, wait, he should have discarded. Yeah, he should have discarded everyone here. I forget that when he bams. So he basically kills everyone there. And then he's going to kill everyone here. Alright, so that's way more reasonable to deal with. Then you got to discard action tokens. He doesn't have any. And then we deal 1 damage to each hero there. So Miguel takes 1 damage. And then we add a thug to every location. Oh, wait. Who are you? Fire Lord. So we're going to deal 1 damage, unpreventable damage, to Miguel. And then... Oh, no, wait. We're still in it. Okay. Okay, so we're still in it so far. And he's going to add a thug to every location he's not facing. So basically, we just got 3 encounter cards face down. 1, 2, 3. That's bad news. Bad news bear. And Miguel only has 1 health left, but that's fine. So I think we are ready to start up on Miguel's turn now. So this is all done. And then we've got to defeat Airwalker. So we're going to draw. We're going to play a Wilds. So we're going to play our card Spinneret. So as long as this is face up, if there are no move symbols at the bottom of the 2 latest hero cards in the storyline, 2 latest hero cards in the storyline. Oh no, there are hero... Oh no, this is stupid. Oh, this is terrible actually. At the bottom of the 2 latest hero cards. So 1, 2 or 1, 2. I think it's this one. Like, I play this, so this would be the first. Because here's the thing, right? So if you're looking at this, like I'm looking at this, I'm going to put it in front of the camera real fast, right? So for this game, we have been going 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Can you see? Yes, you can. Good. So you see how we have a move symbol here? So if this is the 2 latest hero cards in the storyline, does this mean 1, 2? Or does this mean 1, 2? Because I can see an argument for this being the 2 latest hero cards as well. I'm not sure, but I think I would be overreaching and making the game difficult. So I'm just going to say that Miguel's version, we don't got to worry about. So, I mean, Captain Falcon, we don't have to worry about. So we're going to move here, because we get a free move, and then we're going to defeat a thug and rescue a civilian. And then at the end of the turn, we can discard 1 card to the bottom of our deck to gain a wild token. So we're going to discard this. And that's effectively going to knock us out. So he's going to get a master plan. So Galactus is going to draw a master plan and put it face down on the deck. But we are going to shuffle up everything. And because we're knocked out, we're not affected by anything. And then we're going to draw next turn and stand back up. Now, Stature is here, and we can draw a card. Or no, wait, this is our discard pile. So we're going to draw 1. And we're going to play Gigantic Size. And this, as long as this card is face up, in the storyline, each time you enter a location with no heroes, you may punch there. Each time another hero enters your location, they must discard 1 card. Oh, that sucks. But we're going to play it. So she's going to enter this location. And she's going to deal 1 damage to a thug. And then she's going to use the wild. Because thanks to Limbo, she can do that. And then she's going to use the wild from Miguel Spinnerets to deal 1 damage to him. No, yeah, we can deal 1 damage to him. And we're sort of going to let her try to handle that. I don't know if she can, but it'll be real interesting to try. Next is Falcon. Excuse me. So, we're going to draw. We're going to move Falcon too. That would make sense. We should move him here, actually. So that way we can rescue the civilian. So we're going to play this. And we're going to use our... Oops, wrong card. we're going to use our victory symbol. So remove one, and then we're going to rescue a civilian. That should prevent us from overflow. And next is Galactus' turn. So Galactus is going to draw one, and he's going to move 5. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to bam in that location. And, well, discard everyone here. And then he's going to add one civilian to every location he's not facing. See? We gotta stay on top of this over here. And then everyone else is going to start acting a fool. So they do damage. He does damage, but there's no one facing him. Oh, wait. End of your turn, you may KO your hero to remove them from the game. We're not going to worry about that yet. We may worry about that in the future, though. And then he's going to deal 1 damage, right? Deal 1 damage to each hero in locations with 1 or more thugs. So he doesn't have any. Stature is going to take damage. So she's going to lose that. And then, so all the BAMs are done. We've added all the civilians. And we haven't even finished this mission yet. So we haven't even finished the first mission, and this is how much of the deck we've already lost. Yeah, I think that overflow mission where we gave him 3 cards, that was terrible. So it's going to be Magic's turn. So we're going to draw. Anything I want to play here? We're going to play Dark Child. So we're going to move to a location. Where do we want to move to? I think we're going to move to this location. And we are going to use our ability to deal 1 damage to a thug? Yeah, we're going to get rid of a thug in that location. And then no, you know what we're going to do? Instead of dealing 1 damage, we're going to let Stature draw a card. And then, what's up? It's not time for you to eat yet. And then it's going to be Spider-Man's turn. So we're going to draw, he's going to stand up. We're going to draw 4 cards. Please don't mess up my Galactus Master playing cards. Why are you sleeping right there like that? Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. It's actually really rough. Sweetheart, I don't have any room for you on the table. I don't even have enough room for everyone else to see what's happening yet. What do I do here? We could do 4 damage. But if I move into her location, I gotta defeat 2 thugs, deal 1 damage. Okay, yeah, I think I gotta discard a card. Alright, so we're gonna play I don't know what I want to do with her. So Spider-Man, we're gonna play a double fist. Then we're gonna move into this location, and because she has gigantic, we have to discard a card. But that's fine. So we're gonna discard this wilds. Oh, we do have this. I forgot we have these. I forgot we have that. Okay. So we're gonna defeat 2 thugs to turn his thing off where he bams. Because then he won't deal no damage to us. And we're gonna deal 1 more damage to him as well. No, you know what we should do? We should actually, instead of defeating the 2 thugs, we should deal the 2 damage to him. Because then she's gonna be able to defeat him next turn. So next is gonna be Stature's turn, so she's gonna draw. We do have a wild as well. So we are going to play, we're going to play a wilds. And we're going to deal 1 damage to him, knocking him out. And we get to complete our first mission. We defeat Airwalker. And then we have to rescue civilians. Okay. So we're going to we deal 1 damage to him. Then we defeat 1 thug. And then we're going to use our wild to rescue 1 civilian. And then I'm pretty sure that is it for us. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's it for us. Now she has an intern effect, so we knocked him out. You may add any combination of 2 civilians, thugs to this location. I will keep that in mind. Right now, we're going to keep everything like it is. We're going to leave these guys alone because they don't do no damage to us. All we have to do now is rescue civilians. So, Galactus is going to go. He's going to move 4 and bam. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to bam. Does no damage there, but he will delete these guys pretty much. And then he adds 1 thug to every location he's not facing. Which is sort of great news. Oh no! Oh, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? So we have to add 1 card face down to the master plan card. Shoot, I thought we were so good. I thought we were good, man. Alright. Next is going to be Falcon's turn. So he's going to draw. We're going to play Falcon's Wings. And then we're going to rescue 1 civilian from here. And I could KO him. I'm not going to, though. We're actually going to move over here. And then we're going to discard 1 card to the bottom of our deck to swap a card from our hand with one of the face-up cards in the storyline. So what do we want to swap here? Oh no, we don't want to. There's nothing we want to swap. Okay, maybe we just stay here then. I don't really have nothing I could really do there. Alright, next is Darkchild's turn. So we're going to draw. Where are you at? We do have a move and a rescue. So I could play United Heroes. So I think, let's play this. So we're going to play United Heroes. I stand, you run. So 1 hero draws 1 card. A different hero may move. So we're going to let Stature move to here. And we're going to let... who are we going to let draw a card? We're going to let Spider-Man draw a card. And because it's a wild, we can do something here. So we're going to rescue a civilian. Alright, and then next is going to be... Hold on. Is it when she enters or when someone else enters? No, every time a hero enters your location. Alright, so if we move into her location, we're not going to do good. Actually, what if I move here? What happens? I don't know where to move her at. I don't want to move Sam here because this is 3 damage. So he's gonna be knocked out immediately. Maybe I just move her. I move her over here, and then we're gonna let Spider-Man go. So when we do this, we have to draw again. And alright. Alright, I'm actually going to play this one, United Heroes. So I fight, you save them. Each other hero may use a heroic action to rescue civilians in their location. So everyone's going to rescue 1 civilian at their location. And I'm going to use 1 punch to defeat this. But first, after we rescue civilians, we get to move on to our next mission. Okay, now we're moving. Now we're cooking with some fire here, boys. Defeat Nova. If Nova has already been defeated, put her back into play with 3 health in the first location with no threats. Starting from the one Galactus is facing and proceed clockwise. Okay, so Nova comes out. Well, she comes back out. And she's going to come back to our location, sadly. And then she's going to deal... Well, she's not going to deal no damage to us yet. But she's going to come in with 3 health. So that's no bueno. So I'm really happy I saved this thug because I'm actually going to use 1 damage to defeat her. And that should save us some time and effort. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry. I meant to move Magic to Limbo because I wasn't sure where I was going to move her at next. So we draw our next card, and so all of these campaign decks have 1 bad card in them. As long as this card is in the team display, heroes must ignore 1 symbol at the bottom of the previous hero card in the storyline. So, yeah, that's rough. We're going to have to play that because it gets played face down. So that's a wasted turn. That's why I said it feels like you gain 1 card, but you also lose like a turn. Kind of sucks, really. So, what's next on our team? We drew that. Spider-Man went, and now it's Galactus' turn. So he's going to get 1 face down card, and that is choose a new hero. Add 3 thugs to the location Galactus is facing. Then, if there are any locations with no threat, choose any hero or villain not in play and place their game piece with a new hero threat card on the first location without a threat. So, that actually sucks because now we need a new threat, a new hero. And who else should I pick? But I actually think this came out really well. So we are going to throw You know we got to make this worse. So we're going to throw Apocalypse onto the field. So Apocalypse is going to come here with the new Herald, and he's going to deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this location and both adjacent locations. And he comes in with 4 health. Oh. This is not looking really good. Not looking good at all. Let's see, because we just got to do these missions. We've got 5 more left. And he's got 4 more turns, so this is looking real rough. Alright, and then we got this stupid card, so that wastes a turn. Alright, so next is going to be Stature's turn. So she's going to have to play this card face down, because we just need to get rid of that. There's just nothing we can do about that. And then we have Falcon. And where is he at? He's over here. So we're going to draw. We can move 1 and attack. But we can't move there. So what could we do here? It really sucks not having this extra card play because of that card. Again, I don't know how I feel about the campaign decks having 1 bad card. So, because it sort of makes you not want to play with them. But, it's interesting. I will give it that. So, we are going to... this is Spider-Man's hand. We have to get over there, and we have to beat her up. And then we're probably going to have to beat him up, too. So, I guess we... actually, no, we can play here. So, we're going to play United Heroes. Each other hero may punch against 1 thug or henchman in their location. So we're going to punch twice over here, defeating Nova. And because we defeat Nova, we get the next one, which is defeat thugs. Neat. Darkchild doesn't punch anyone because she's in limbo. And we get to rescue a civilian. So that's what we'll do. And then that's going to be the end of our turn for him. So Stature went, Falcon went, and then we get 1 face down card. Neat. Okay. So next is Darkshroud's turn. So we're going to draw 1. I sort of want to deal Soul Sword, but that's not enough. I would have to move there. Alright, so we're going to move we're going to move from Limbo to his location, and we're going to deal 1 damage to him. Because he's going to deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this location and both adjacent locations. So he's basically going to deal 1 damage to her and 1 damage to him. So we're going to deal 1 damage to him to get him out the way. We need some more thugs on the field. Galactus, hook us up. So next is Galactus' turn. So he's going to move 2 and bam. So he's going to go 1, 2. That's really not good. And he's going to bam. Bam, bam, bam. He's going to deal 1 damage. Oh, wait. She had these action tokens. Hold up. I forgot Magic had tokens. So we're actually going to deal 4 damage. We're going to get rid of our action tokens. I forgot. I should have did this sooner. But we're going to discard those action tokens to get rid of Apocalypse. Because I forgot I had those. That would have killed him. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I'm like, oh yeah, he bams. So he's going to bam now. He's going to deal 1 damage to me. So we're going to discard Time Travel. He's also going to discard everything at my location. And then he's going to put 1 thug at in everyone's location that he's not facing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot I had those tokens because this is a really good effect actually. So, all right. Next is going to be Spider-Man's turn. So we've got Talon and Fangs. So there's a lot we can do. So we're going to draw, and we're going to play Talons and Fangs. So we're going to deal 2 damage, defeating 2 thugs. And we get a free move. So I will move over here. And then it's going to be Stature's turn. So she has a move as well. So she can move twice. So we're actually going to have her move twice. So 1, 2. And we're going to defeat a thug over here. And then, because she's going to get knocked out next turn. Oh, and then we lose. No, we can't have her do that. I guess we just have her go here. So we have her move 2 here. Because we only have like 3 cards left. So we need to get through this. I don't know if we can actually get through that all. So, we're going to draw. We're going to play Focus Strike. So we double the fist symbols at the bottom of the previous hero card in the storyline. So we're going to move. We're going to defeat 2 thugs. And then we're going to move out of there again. Yes. And that will be the end of his turn. This is going to be Galactus' turn. So he's going to move 2. So 1, 2. Then he's going to bam. Oh, you bam too, right? Oh no, so you're better off staying over here. She's got to stay over there. I'm retconning that. Bite me. So he's gonna move 2, and he's gonna bam there, because we can't. Because this is actually a dangerous location, and we're gonna discard this card, and then everything else bams. He kills everything here, and then what does he do next? He adds 1 thug to each location he's not facing. We only need 1 more thug, so this is actually really good. Could be good. Could sort of be good, depending on what we draw next. So, next is going to be Magic's turn. So she's going to draw. She does have a move, too. So we could just do sorcery, and we're going to allow ourselves to draw 1 card for us, and we're going to defeat 1 thug, bringing us up to the next mission, which is move symbols and a heroic symbol. Alright, so I can spend a move symbol to stay over there. Next is going to be Spider-Man. So Spider-Man also has some move symbols and the rescue. So we're going to put 2 move symbols and 1 heroic action here. And then it's going to be Stature's turn. So we should have to move. Yes, we do. So we're going to draw. Oh, yeah, I forgot when she moves, she deals 1 damage. So we are... Well, we're going to play Stature again. We're going to play this card. So we're going to spend 2 move symbols to get rid of this card. So we don't move. We just get up to the next mission, which is defeat Firelord. If Firelord has already been defeated, he has not. So, yeah. So we did 2, and we rescue a civilian. So this is okay because now we have to actually kill Firelord over here. Oh. Nope, it's too late. Too late. Next is going to be Galactus' turn. This isn't looking good. We're down to 1 more mission, so we just have to defeat Firelord. But I don't think we can... We might be able to. Let's see what we get. So he's going to face 3 and bam. So 1, 2, 3. So he's going to bam me. So he knocks out everyone. How dare he bam me? He's going to deal 1 damage to me, and I'm going to get rid of increased size. And then he adds a civilian to each location he's not facing. Alright. Now it's our turn. So Stature went. It's going to be Falcon's turn. Falcon actually has a lot of things we can do here. So we're going to move. So we're going to move 1. Rescue a civilian. Move 1. Deal 1 damage to the Firelord. Yep. No, I should have drew first. Okay. Next is going to be Magic's turn, so she's going to draw. We've got this, but we need to get over here. I should have sent her in limbo, so I really can't do anything about that now. So I guess we just play a move, and we're going to move her 1, 2, and we're going to deal 1 damage to Firelord. Then it's going to be Spider-Man's turn. And I guess we just move 1, move 2, and then we're going to deal 1 more damage. Stature should be able to... Oh, wait, we got to discard a card, right? Because of Stature when we come in. So we'll discard Soul Sword. When we move into her location, we have to discard. And we're going to discard Spider-Man 20. Oh, no, this is bad. So instead of going... no, this is really bad here. Wow, I didn't realize... Okay, so here's the thing. This is actually really hurting us because every time we enter her location, we have to discard a card. But this is literally the quickest way to get there. So, hold up. Because if I discard any more cards, we get knocked out. So, we actually have to... What do we do here? We can play a move... I think what we do is we play a move, we give him 2 HP back. And then what we could do is we could play a move, and we're going to go to Limbo, and we're going to take Miguel, we're going to take Spider-Man with us, and then we're going to play the same move symbol. So we're going to move Miguel over here, and then we're going to deal, oh, Falcon's here too, neat. So we're going to deal 1 damage to him. And then it is... Oh, I forgot Falcon was there, so he could take a hit too. Alright, so everyone can take a hit unless something stupid happens. So, we will draw Galactus' final card, which is he's going to move 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to face our location and bam. That's no good. So he's going to kill everyone and then add 1 thug to every location. Yeah, I would have had 1 more turn, but like that was an earlier rough game to go through to have like 3 cards go right into the master plan face down. And then he's going to bam. So Falcon will take the 1 damage. Wait, is it each hero? Yeah, each hero takes 1 damage. So everyone takes 1 damage here. It really doesn't matter what we lose because this is actually game right here. Because then Fire Lord is going to activate and he's going to deal 1 unpreventable damage. So I don't have anything that anyone could really do here. Yeah, no, so Captain Falcon gets knocked down. And then we can't add a card to the Master Plan deck, so we lose. Yeah. Oh, that was rough. I thought we had it, but I think what was hurting us... Here's the thing, right? So I feel like we did good and we did bad at the same time. Like, there was a few things that hurt us. Drawing this bad card definitely hurt, but we had to play it. We can't just ignore that card. Again, this is so rough. Like, I thought... Like, this is a really rough card to go through. As long as this threat is in effect, hero special effects are treated as blank. So it pretty much makes everyone null and void. You know what I mean? And, like, Darkchild has so many cards that just let her do things. And that card just stops you. It just stops you from doing anything you want to do. And then we have... Spider-Man wasn't really that bad, but Stature, we could have shrunk. And we could have saved ourselves from getting KO'd. There were just a lot of things that we weren't able to get through. Yeah, I didn't realize how much of an annoyance that was going to be. I also think we had too many moving heroes, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes I feel like heroes, like, specialize in different things. And I feel like Falcon and Spider-Man both worked really well in moving. But then so did Darkchild. And so it's sort of like, I could have gone without Spider-Man, and I could have picked a hero that was good at, like, attacking. Like, I definitely felt like Darkchild was a good attacker, but we needed one more attacker, which was actually Stature. So what I needed was either another attacker or another rescuer. Like, if I had a Spider-Man that helped rescue stuff, maybe. I don't know. No, I do know. I do think my hero choice wasn't that good. Because, again, some heroes are good with certain things, some aren't. You know what I mean? Stature definitely hurt us because her being gigantic just prevented us from doing things. Because in order to get to certain areas, we have to go through her. But she forces us to discard if she forces us to discard. It gives her 1 free damage, but we're forced to discard. So it's sort of like, it's too much of a detriment because it's like, yeah, you do 1 damage, but you sort of like cause 3 damage to everyone else around you. I don't know, especially in like that last turn when I tried to move, but then I realized I just didn't have the survival. Like, I didn't have the HP to survive. We would have been good if this was like a 4 or a 3. Because then he would have been over here, and he wouldn't have destroyed us. You know, he still would have overfilled, but then we could have defeated Fire Lord. And then we would have had to defeat Terex. And then we would have had to convince Galactus to spare Earth. So, none of that happened, sadly. But this is okay. That was a learning experience. Again, overflow, really bad. Really, really bad. Like, you could take the KOs, but you really don't want to be overflowing over here. Because, again, we lost, like, 4 cards. 4, 5, 6. We lost about 6 cards just from overflow. Not because he played them, but because he was just overfilling the areas. So, that was on us. I think getting rid of the Cosmic Threat was a good choice. But again, there's a lot of, this was a lot of moving parts. This was okay. Like, I like the team decks, but I don't feel like the team deck should have a bad card. Because here's the thing, right? If I'm having a bad card in this deck, then what's the point? I might as well just give everyone the double wilds. Because in order to play this team deck, right, I have to get rid of my wilds. So this is 4 double wilds that could have been anything, that could have been in the game, that I could have used for something. But I took them out to play these cards. So it's sort of like you get one bad card in it. And here's the thing, it's it's not like 1 out of 12. This is like 1 out of 6. And this is, and I'm going to be real honest with you, this is a terrible effect. So I don't, I want to say I enjoy team decks, but I don't feel that they should really have a negative like that. Or at least that's that bad, you know what I mean? Because then you have to play that card. And it's a card that stops everything. Because it's so like... Here's the thing. It's an unforgiving card because you play it, and then it's face down. So it doesn't have any symbols. So the next person who plays doesn't get to use the card that came before it. So it sort of messes up your entire loop. So I'm going to actually say that I might take this out. I don't know how they encourage you to play the team decks, but they give you a bad card. Like, you lose your best cards to play some pretty okay cards. They're not game changing. They're not bad cards either. You know what I mean? Like, look, if you look, each other hero may move. Each other hero. You know, it's teamwork cards. That's great. But then you get like something like this, and you're like, what do you do with that? You know, and I get it. They're like, oh, we need to put in like a weakness. Okay, but I think, here's the thing. If this card said nothing and you just had to play it face down, I think that would be fine. Like, this is one of the cards that you can't use, right? So, again, with your team decks, right, you shuffle, and then you have 2 cards that you can play. So either you want to get your bad card early, so you can get it out the way and not do anything, because then it's face down, it's out the way if it's like your first turn card. I don't know. I feel like you're better off just keeping the wilds. These are good cards, but the wilds are so much better because they do so much more for you. So, you know, I don't know. I'm going to have to play some more decks, some more things with the team build. But yeah, we were not able to convince Galactus to not eat us. So he ate us. Now, will I play Galactus again? Definitely. Will it be like tomorrow? Definitely not tomorrow. Probably another time. I'm going to switch up to another Marvel villain. And I'm also going to do another, I'm going to do another team deck again. I'm going to give it another shot. Not with this one. I'm going to pick I'm probably going to pick like an X-Men or something. But, because here's the thing. I think these are really interesting. But I don't like the effect that I'm losing 4 cards to gain 5 cards and 1 bad card. With a really bad effect that messes up my storyline. Like, I think that's the issue I have. Because then at that point, like, I feel like I would have been able to do more if I just had a double wilds. Because even if I had a turn like this is an action with 4 wilds. I could do anything with that. I could kill one of these guys. You know what I mean? There's just so much you can do with a double wilds as opposed to a card that you put face down. And these are good cards, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know if you have the season. Well, let me know what you think of the campaign deck. Because again, this is my first time using them. And getting that bad effect is just like, ugh. You know what I mean? You don't really want to get it. So maybe playing like the first couple of cards, I don't know. You gotta figure out a way to really abuse that. Because here's the thing, right? If you don't want your players to abuse something, then either make it work or don't give it to us. I'm perfectly fine with having a mechanic in a solo to co-op game that helps me more than it helps the opponent. I don't mind. Shoot. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Yep, I hope you were all entertained and all that stuff. I know we weren't able to stop Galactus, but you know, sometimes you get losses and sometimes you get wins. This is just one of those times where we got a loss, and we're just going to have to figure it out the next time. But until then, I will catch you all on the next one. Yup. Later.